Six Flags Magic Mountain, the thrill capital of the world. This Southern California amusement park features 19 roller coasters, which is a record for the most roller coasters in one park. And they have a ride collection that ranges from classics from the 1970s to the latest and greatest technology of today's rides. They have roller coasters that appeal to the littlest of children, all the way up to the ones that'll put the fear in the most hardened of thrill seeker. Their ride collection goes from great to not so great. But the question is, what are the best? We asked the ITL panel of experts. I'm Legend from In the Loop, and these are the 9 best roller coasters at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Number 9, Apocalypse. The park's only wooden roller coaster comes in on our countdown at number 9. Built in 2009 by the folks over at Great Coasters International. Hey Adam House, how you doing? This ride actually originally opened with a completely different theme, as it was named Terminator Salvation the Ride, and was complete with pre-shows, onboard audio, fire effects. Well, that lasted about 2 years, so that movie was not very successful, and Six Flags no longer wanted to pay for the license, and that just left a pretty mundane wooden roller coaster. Far from GCI's best work, but still an enjoyable ride. Number 8, The Riddler's Revenge. In my opinion, the best stand-up roller coaster on the planet comes in at number 8 in the Magic Mountain countdown. This is a big ride, guys, a really big ride. With a track length of 4,370 feet and a height of 156 feet, this is not your typical small stand-up roller coaster. Also, it'll flip you upside down 6 times. Some things I love about Riddler's Revenge is, first of all, the theming. While there's not much theming there, it was originally themed after the 1995 Batman Forever film, which might be my favorite of the Batman films that does not feature Christian Bale. Also, this ride was originally designed that the park's old first-generation Intamin freefall tower was right in the middle of it. That was later removed, but it was still cool that that was originally part of the design. Now, stand-up roller coasters are no one's favorite, but with only 5 remaining stand-up coasters in the United States, Magic Mountain's a place where you could ride one of the few. Number 7, Scream. So have you ever wondered what would happen if you took the wonderful Medusa Bizarro roller coaster from Six Flags Great Adventure and put it in a parking lot? Or have you ever wondered what would happen if roller coaster designer Bulliger and MacLeod built a roller coaster at your local fair? Well, the answer would be Scream. Joking aside, this roller coaster is most famous for its super unscenic location in the parking lot of Six Flags Magic Mountain. But while the ride does not give any sort of scenic view, it actually is a really fun ride. 150 feet tall, flipping you upside down 7 times, a great B&M roller coaster, just not in the best location. But I guess when a park has 19 roller coasters, they can't all be in fun spots. Number 6, Superman Escape from Krypton. The former world's tallest and fastest roller coaster pops in the list at number 6, and this ride is very, very different. At this point in the list, we got to start to get to some of the more unique rides at Six Flags Magic Mountain, as you will not find anything else like Superman Escape from Krypton anywhere in the United States. This ride launches riders from 0 to 100 miles an hour, and then takes them up to a height of 415 feet, which sounds great, but there is sort of a catch, as the acceleration is over a period of 7 seconds, so it's not nearly as intense of a more modern high-speed launch roller coaster like a Top Thrill Dragster or a King to Cop. Also, that 415 feet, well, the car doesn't normally make it anywhere near the top. The ride does feature an awesome station themed towards the Fortress of Solitude. The ride underwent a significant change back in 2011, which saw the name change from the original Superman the Escape to the modern Superman Escape from Krypton. It also involved some new trains, as well as flipping the ride vehicles backwards, so now when you ride, you look at the ground instead of looking at the sky. Also, depending on who you talk to, some people like this ride way, way more than others, as at least one member of on the panel of experts had this ranked as his 3rd favorite ride in the park. Number 5, Goliath. Magic Mountain's Hypercoaster ranks 5th on our list, and this ride, its best feature by far, is the 255-foot first drop that lands right into a tunnel. Goliath is one of only 3 rides ever made by coaster manufacturer Giovanola, and features arguably the greatest roller coaster sign out of any of the rides at any Six Flags park. While this roller coaster may not have the airtime most hypercoasters are known for, if you're a fan of going really fast and a high-speed helix, it might be the coaster for you. Number 4, Full Throttle. The roller coaster recently featured in a Katy Perry music video comes in at number 4 on our countdown, and this is a relatively short roller coaster that packs a big punch. That is, if you can get past the obnoxious queue, which is kind of themed to like a Mountain Dew commercial. The ride itself starts with a 0 to 70 mile an hour launch into a gigantic loop. This loop's 160 feet tall, and when it opened, it was the largest loop in the entire world, and to this day remains the longest loop in North America. Now, it's when you get shot over the other side of the mountain that things really get interesting, as the ride comes to a dead stop in a tunnel that used to be used for the park's old, long-removed monorail. Then your ride vehicle launches backwards up a vertical spike and then launches you forwards, and you go once again over the loop, but this time over the top, resulting in one of the best pieces of airtime you'll find anywhere at Magic Mountain. Full Throttle's big flaw is that it's a short ride. The duration of the ride is under a minute long, and if it had another 1,000 feet of track or so, I mean, this would be a real winner. But still, fun ride. Number 3, Tatsu. We are starting to get into the rarefied air here, as the elite, the top 3 roller coasters of Six Flags Magic Mountain, are considerably better than the rest of the pack. These things are fantastic, and it's hard to find a park anywhere where the top 3 coasters better than that of Magic Mountain. Tatsu is the park's flying roller coaster, and in my opinion, the best flying roller coaster in the entire country, as Tatsu, more so than any other ride at Magic Mountain, really takes advantage of being on top of the mountain. The ride stands a staggering 170 feet tall, and gives you this amazing view of not only the park, as well as the mountainous surrounding areas, and since you're so high up, there's parts of the ride when you're just soaring over the ground where it feels like 200 feet in the air. Tatsu also brings the intensity with its signature pretzel loop element, which is one of the craziest elements you'll find on any roller coaster. So if you're headed to Magic Mountain, do not miss Tatsu. Number 2, X2. X2 is kind of a hard roller coaster to describe because it's absolutely bonkers. The original SNS 4D coaster, you ride outside the track, but unlike the more modern ones that have free spinning components, this ride puts you exactly where it wants to, and most of the time that's in the most extreme place possible. Like its signature moment, a 200-foot drop straight down, and you are facing face to ground. It is nuts, completely bonkers. You'll flip multiple times when it wants you to flip, and in the absolute wildest way possible. X2 also features an onboard audio, so as you're going up the lift, you get hyped up by the sounds of Enter Sandman and others. I also love the ride station with a Doomsday-like video and this futuristic X2 soundtrack that plays. One of the best parts about X2 is that it is so unique. There is no other 4D coaster like this in the entire Western Hemisphere. So if you want to get on something like this and you're not going to Asia, you gotta get to Six Flags Magic Mountain and check out X2. Number 1, Twisted Colossus. I mean, come on guys, of course Twisted Colossus has to be the best roller coaster at Magic Mountain. In fact, 4 out of the 5 on the panel of experts all picked Twisted Colossus, and the only one that did not had it ranked number 2. Personally, for me, Twisted Colossus, as of this recording, is my all-time favorite roller coaster. It is incredible. It's got everything you might want in a roller coaster, from crazy elements to absurd airtime, a nice long ride where you get a lot of bang for your buck if you have to wait in a line. This coaster really has everything. And its strongest feature is the racing dueling option, and that's what makes it really unique, as there could be another roller coaster train directly on top of you or racing you down the lift or going through a high five element that just is something you will not find on any other roller coaster but Twisted Colossus. And that's how it landed at number 1 on our countdown. And that's our list. Thank you for watching this video so much, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Magic Mountain really has one of the best collections of roller coasters in the entire world. If you're curious to see how each member of the panel of experts voted, stay tuned at the end of the video and we'll be sure to have that for you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all next time.